Welcome to Biz Takeouts TV. We are at the DSTV Seminar of Creativity. With us on the couch, we have got Sarah Personette, Vice President of Global Business for Facebook. Sarah, welcome to Biz Takeouts.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you having me.
No problem. So you've just come straight off stage at the seminar. What did you talk about?
There was a lot. It was a 45-minute talk, so I will do it in quick snippets. The first one is that we are going through right now the fastest shift in history, and that is the shift to mobile. It is grounded in accessibility and it's grounded in connectivity. So the most important thing that I wanted to relay to this audience, an audience rooted in the creative community, is that if you believe in the mobile evolution, Africa will lead the creative revolution. You are primed in every way, shape, and form, from understanding how to design with empathy, understanding how to design for different languages, understanding how to think about bandwidth constraints, and as a result, you're basically going to be able to export creativity to the entire world.
Makes perfect sense to me. So I take it Africa is important to Facebook because of mobile.
Yes, Africa is exceptionally important to Facebook, both because of mobile, but also because we believe in creating an open and connected world, and Africa is a massive part of that. One of the things that is interesting is that as we look at the stats, right now, over 80 million people across Africa are on Facebook, and 34 million people are actually accessing Facebook through mobile devices. But the other thing that's really interesting is that the next billion people that will come online will entirely skip desktop and will come online through mobile. Because we create an open and connected world, connectivity and mobile is extremely important. And we are very lucky and very blessed to basically have a ringside seat to that evolution. And we want to make sure that we can help provide access, but also help provide a place where people can connect, share, and discover on both Facebook and on Instagram.
Perfect. And then as the Vice President of Marketing Business, the business side, what should businesses know about Facebook on mobile? Well, what should they be doing around that space?
And there are a few things that, both from a business perspective as well as from a creativity perspective. So on the business side, the thing to consider is that mobile is the most personal device that we have ever had. From the apps that you curate on your phone to the fact that every single day a billion people wake up and they have an extremely personalized, curated feed experience. In fact, I actually led an exercise with the audience where I had them open up Facebook, switch it with their friend, and have their friend go through the experience. Okay. Aside from the fact that the crowd really loved it and was laughing, the other thing that was interesting is I brought them back. People felt like it was awkward because it wasn't personally curated to them. So when you're thinking about designing for mobile feed, when you're thinking about designing for Facebook and designing for Instagram, what you have to think about is personal relevancy. Have you created an experience, a content experience that connects with people in the way that they want to be connected with? The other thing that you have to think about is speed. So people consume the mobile feed much faster than they consume content on desktop or on any other screen. In fact, they consume it at 1.7 seconds, and it only takes a quarter of a second to recall that content. So you really have to think about how you stop thumbs in order to move hearts and ultimately grow business. On the creative side, there are a variety of different techniques to think about. The first one is that the majority of video, for example, that's viewed on the platform has sound off. 85% of all video has sound off. So how do you use things like subtitles, captions, and visuals to tell and convey that story? Another example, if you're trying to ultimately stop the thumb, how do you front load with context? How do you really think about framing that visual so that it pops on the screen? New techniques that can be utilized in order to optimize your creative experience for people on mobile.
Oh, perfect. So essentially we're living our lives in hyper moments on our cell phones, flicking through.
That's exactly right.
Cool. And then Facebook, you guys have got a couple of events planned for the rest of the Loeries week. Yeah. What else are you guys up to?
Yeah, so we've partnered for the first time with the Loeries this week, really for two main reasons. The first one is our collective commitment to creativity. Obviously, the Loeries is the largest creative festival in Africa and the Middle East, and Facebook believes deeply that creativity ultimately unlocks the power of Facebook technology. So that's one of the reasons. The second reason is because Facebook and the Loeries believe in bringing young and diverse talent into this community. So our programming this week has been designed in order to help invest in those communities. Everything from the Hack for Good that we've led over the last 30 hours. We worked with 30 different college students who are usually like majoring or concentrating in some form of advertising and marketing. And we partnered with the Nelson Mandela Foundation in order to build a brief that is a creative campaign optimized in mobile to be able to help them start a conversation with the country around tolerance, around openness, around how we have empathy for each other as people and as individuals. The second thing that we've done is we actually did something called Made on Mobile, first time in South Africa, and the first time that we've really done it around the world. And we worked with teens across different high schools in the township to partner with a small business of their choosing and build a page and a campaign entirely shot and made on mobile for Facebook. It was awesome. I got to judge both of them, and it was incredible to see the differences of work. Third thing that we're doing is we are doing a student award. We're sponsoring the student award for the Loeries, and ultimately this is just the beginning of our partnership.
Beautiful. Thank you for taking Africa so seriously. I think proudly African.
Thank you.
Cool. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.